Alright, let's continue the second part of this test. These are basically the tests everyone used to measure machines' performance and function. We saw a comparative depth test, and I guess we can set with some measure or range of possible inaccuracy that it appears that both the MX5 and the M6 are pretty much the same in depth using their stock coils. They might have been exactly the same if they had each other's coils on there, or they had if we both had them using the same coil, but that's not the purpose of this particular series of tests. So I'm going to go and I'm going to use this box. Unfortunately, you see the logo of the company owner. Hopefully it doesn't set off any copyright alarms. I think you know who this company is, and virtually all my boxes are from them. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to do a quick, I'm going to take the M6, I'm going to switch it on. I've got it on top of I've got a cardboard box on top of a flower pot here, a large flower pot. So basically, so that's the M6 reacting against the structural steel in the floors. Alright, now you see here, I've got nothing here. So that pretty much should say that this is an empty box. I just taped it up to make it a little bit more stable on this platform. So let's start there. Now let me go back and let me turn this off. I'm going to turn off the M6. Now I'm going to do a target separation test using the same scale that I had before, the one I used for the depth test. I'm going to just lay that there, and I'm just going to find this. I got this piece of steel I found when metal detecting. I'm going to set it lengthwise here, and that's at the 0 point, and then I'm going to put a dime at the 0 point. So basically they're right up against each other, and there's no detector that should be able to separate those two signals. But let's go ahead and give it a try. Alright, I'm taking the M6. I've turned my discrimination down to 0. And I am going to turn up the sensitivity. Sensitivity doesn't really matter here because I'm going to be very, very close to the targets. So I'm just going to make it where it doesn't react to anything. So here I go. I'm going to see if I can get the dime here. Alright, here we go. Now the dime should make a... Okay, let me turn it forward here. So I've got it set so the dime should make a very high tone if it's picked up. So here we go. I'm going from this side, going from the other side, going from this side, the other side. Okay, not surprisingly, the little iron, whatever the heck it is, spike, completely masked the dime. So let me take this and let's move it to 1 inch. And then let's see if it still masks the dime on the M6. Okay, there's a... There's a little point there where I got a little contact, but not enough to really make a difference. So I'm going to move it back to 2 inches here. Now let's see if I can hear the dime this time. With the large M6 pie plate coil, I like to call it. Still nothing. Alright, I'm moving to 3 inches. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I'll begin to get it pretty soon. Let's see if we can get the dime. I'm pushing it forward so I'm getting the multi-tone, so I should get a high tone on the dime. I'm still not picking up the dime. Let me go down here and remove this and make sure I can get the dime. Put my little measurement bag here. Make sure I can hit the dime anyway. So let's see here. So see, I can get the dime when there's nothing masking around it. So let's move this. Let's move it to 4 inches. And let's see if I can get the dime now. Okay. I'm getting a bit now. Well, let's. Okay. Just move it to 5. Still not enough to really say it's really doing it right. Just make sure the dime is right at the 0 point here. Alright. I began to get a little something there. Now let me move it to the 6 and see if we get thing here. Good Lord. Here we go. 6. There we go. Okay, I'm getting a little bit one way. At the 6. Wow. Okay, I'm gonna move it to 7 inches away. Now it's a pretty big piece of steel, so understand it probably got a little probably got 7 inches. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, I got a one-way signal at 7 inches. Move it to 8. Let's see if I can hear it from both ways this time at 8. Going from right to left, but and a bit coming back. But the recovery is a tiny bit slow on the way back, but I am getting something. So we'll just say that that's 8 inches before we really get a hit on that dime enough to say, oh, there's something there. I'm not asking for anything perfect. So let me go down, and I'm going to turn this all the way off and set it to the side. All right, let's move this back and move the iron right beside it. They're both at 0.0, basically touching. Okay. All right, now I'm switching on. Switching the power on. It's still at its previous session. This coil is definitely more responsive to EMI than the other. So anyway, I'm going to... Okay, here we go. I'm going to see if I can pick this thing up. I'm lowering the sensitivity a bit because sensitivity is not really a player here because I'm so close to the target. So now you hear the threshold. All right, here we go. Now here, see if I can hit the dime. Almost touching here. Now I think I'm on 8 tones. Okay, I'm going to move this back to, let's go to 2 inches here. That way we save some time because we know how the other one worked. That's 2 inches. And still no go. I'm going to double up again and go to 4 inches. Of course, when it hits, I'll move it back and we'll get it more precise, but save some time. Still not a clear signal. I'm going to go 2 more inches to 6. save a little time, move it back up so it's right against the 0 point the dime is. To 6, and let's see. Still neither way. I'm going all the way to 8. Now 8 worked with the M6, and let's see if it works with the MX5. Here we go. Okay, I'm hearing it one way. So it's about 8 as well. Let me move this back to 9. I'm just going to go a little further there with the other one. But I think we pretty much said that they're about the same. Here we go. I'm thinking that the MX5 might be a little bit slower on the recovery coming back, even though the coil is technically smaller. Anyway, let's switch that off. So that's basically what I've got. We got some very close similarities between these two. Like I said, in my opinion, they're the same machine, one digital, one analog. They're not precisely the same. It appears that the recovery speed is a little bit faster on the M6, even though its coil is a little bit larger. So that's what I've got there. So that's for anybody who wants to choose between the two. In my opinion, they're so close that it's a personal preference. It looks like the slightly more expensive M6 might be a little bit faster on the recovery, because I can hear them at the same spot on the swing to the right, but on the swing to the left, it appears that the iron bar was masking the dime a little bit more on the M6 than it was on the MX5. In any case, that's all I've got, and you know, if it's interesting, and if you're making a decision between the two, you know, you can make it anything from a toss-up to slightly toward the M6, but then you've got the digital and the notch on the MX5. So that's a decision you would have to make as well. So that's all I've got on this, and basically I think that's about all the tests I'm going to be doing. I'll probably be taking one or both of them out again in the near future, and we'll see how that works out as well, and get some practical work with them some more. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Diggs, and that's all I've got for this series of tests. Sorry it took so long, or the test was so long, but you know, it gave results. Good or bad is up to you.
Hey, this is Texas Tiger Diggs again, of course, and I actually videoed this later, basically because the whites did so unusually bad on their test. I had to make sure that it wasn't completely unfair. So I went and I got my Deus out, and I'll be running the Deus Fast program. Let me just switch on here. Give it time to initialize or do its thing. So you know, I was getting out to about 7 or 8 inches with both of the whites machines. This is why the Deus machine is such a badass. Here we go. So I'm running Deus Fast, which is one of their fast reactive programs, a canned program, and I have moved this thing to 3 inches, which is maybe a little more or less than a third of the recovery distance of the two whites machines. And here we go. I'm already hearing the dime, and if I shorten up my swing, I can get it consistently. So that's why when I get it, if I want a trash pick, this is my choice here. Now I'm gonna remove that dime so you can hear the sound difference. So there we go. I just wanted to show you. That's what makes the Deus so very, very tough to beat. I'll put the dime back. If I put this back to 4 inches, which is little about half or less than half of the whites. It's now clear. So I can pass over that, hit that iron, and within that short of distance tell there's something else there. Now, 3, I can also tell. So then when I find out that that dime is there, I just find out where the sound is and locate it. So, switch this off. So, you know, when I'm testing these, you know, you have to look in consideration of one of the best in the business. I'm not sure anybody's better at reactivity at this point than the Deus. I would love to run the Nocta Force core against it, and who knows, sometime in the near future I will. In any case, I just wanted to show you that, and I will talk to you later.